Anybody that knows me, I'm gonna play this song like 2 or 3 times. Like, I play the same shit each time, but be like, fuck it, know what I mean? Anyways, it's episode 1 of this thing I call the Domino Effect podcast. I got my man Prince the Poet here with me. Round of applause for Prince the Poet. And I appreciate you coming on here. It's episode 1. I feel good, so give me some air horns, please. Yeah. Yeah. For copyright reasons, I can't play the real song, but you know what it is. You know the vibes, know what I mean?
Listen, I got bars like a prison. I'll put holes up in your body, make you holy like a Christian. Once you floating down the river, cause your body gone missing. Nobody looking for you.
Hold on, I got one more for you. Let's see what you do to this one.
Let me hear it.
Cause this right here is a light-skinned nigga anthem. Like, we got 2. We got Jaded by Drake. We got this one by Tory Lanez.
Okay.
So let's see what you got to this shit. Let me get some more air horns, please, to that one. Please. Thank you. Yep.
Light skin nigga anthem?
Yeah.
So I gotta talk about some sweet shit? Like, she left me heartbroken. There were no words spoken. My heart is aching. I'm crying. I'm choking over the words I'm trying to spit. I feel rejected. She tore my heart 10. I don't know. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Better than what I got, bro. Appreciate you coming on here, man. Like I said, it's the very first episode of this podcast I call the Domino Effect. Basically, what I'm trying to do here is create a platform for people to come on here, talk about their adventures, talk about their self, their relationships, anything they want to come in here and talk about. Because I know there's people out there like me who got a lot to say and just don't got nowhere to go to say it. So I wanted to build that platform and build connections. Like, I want someone that's following me to follow you, and then someone that's following you to follow me, and so on and so forth. Because although, money is important currency, relationships is right there with it. So want to make sure that connections are built specifically in Columbus, Ohio, too, man. I work with this man on a couple of different projects. Unfortunately, nothing that's reached out to the public viewing, but each time I work with him, it was real easy. He's beyond creative. He's real demanding of people to work, and that's what I like most about him. I mean, he'll go out of his way to make sure that you show up somewhere, but it's only because he wants the best content and the best out of people, and it's completely the definition of consistency. If you check his Instagram page, you'll know exactly what I mean. And there's nobody else that would want to start this podcast off than with my man, ladies and gentlemen, Prince the Poet.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Man, no, I'm not the definition of consistency, but I'm trying to get like that. But I appreciate you hyping me.
A lot more consistent than most people. I'll give you that.
I'm trying, man. I'm trying to get somewhere in life.
And you got to start somewhere. And hopefully this is the platform. This is the podcast where you can do so.
I like that. I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
So I did mention that you did poetry. So what kind of got you into poetry? Like what made you choose poetry?
My ISS teacher in middle school. Actually, I went to ISS for a food fight in the cafeteria, and he was reading poetry, and I had to stand against the wall and do these wall stands. And he was just reading poetry out.
The teacher had you doing the wall stands?
Well, I was on the basketball team, so he was a football coach.
What? Did the basketball program did not like the football program?
Nah, the coaches was cool, and that's why he was like, "Oh, you on the team, and you supposed to be representing for the school. You stand up against the wall."
One of them type coaches.
Yeah,
they cool, bro. Any teacher that's a teacher and a coach, cool as fuck.
Oh, he was hella cool, Coach. He was hella cool. Yeah, nah, most definitely. But while I was doing the wall stand, he was just like reading out different poems and different raps, and he was doing that through like majority of the day. And then one assignment he made us do was write a poem. So we wrote out a poem, and he was calling on people to speak up in front of the class because nobody wanted to go. And
picked you right off top.
Picked me right off top. Right off top. Called my last name. I said, Wilkerson, up front. So I went up there, I performed my poem. He nodded his head, and he was like, you know what, you can go sit down.
And that kind of like that feeling you kind of got from the not only from the approval of him, but knowing that you could create poems and to take off is kind of what kind of got you to stay consistent with it. Like, where did you keep working on it from there? Or
Nah, actually, my boys was in the ISS class, and they roasted me. So I really didn't do much after that. But he not really forced me. I got in trouble again went back to ISS. And
a second time?
A second time. It was for playing ass tag with some girl I had a crush on.
We're gonna circle back to the ass tag, but the second time you went to ISS, this time it was another poetry thing. Like he was really big into poetry then.
He was big into I guess so. I can't really say what he was big into because I never talked to him about it. But yeah, he would read off different rappers, different poets, and I remember he did it again, and afterwards he was telling me about some after school program we had with poetry, and he brought me to it, and
kind of took off from there.
Somewhat. Like I liked it because I was good at it. It didn't really start taking off till about high school, like my 9th grade year when I signed up for another poetry class.
You try anything else before? Just going through poetry, or poetry has been?
Oh no, it was basketball all the way. It was definitely basketball. Like,
so which one did you feel came more natural? Was it basketball or was it?
It was basketball all the way. That was definitely my first love. Of course, like it was definitely ball, but poetry was a good transition from when I'm not playing ball, having something else to that I could
release some type of emotion, stress, anger,
cope with
all that good stuff. Because like I do music, and that's my way of releasing, trying to tell people who I am, but like in a real,
I feel that
like a different way besides just telling them. And making music compared to making poetry is a lot harder or a lot easier, because in music you can let the hook rock 2 or 3 times, you can let the instrumental go. But with poetry, it's just you and your wordplay for 4 minutes. You're in front of a camera or in front of a stage, and you don't have like an instrumental or something you can repeat. It's more so you just...
But that's why I think it's easier. It's just me being free, me flowing. Me actually trying to be on beat and try to figure something out with that beat. Mm-hmm. Like I can freestyle. Freestyling is normally what I do to get my poetry started, but...
So do you think there's like any type of structure to your poetry, or is it just...
Raw emotion. Raw emotion.
Yeah.
Raw emotion. Whatever I'm feeling at that moment, I write it down on the paper, and if it sticks, then shoot, it might make it into something. If it's just me getting out raw emotion, sometimes it's just me getting out that raw emotion. I'm happy, I'm sad, I'll write.
So a lot of your poetry material comes from like real life experiences and something that you're going through? Or
all of my poetry come from real life experience. All of it. All of it. Even the simplest, silliest poems that I write, they have some type of meaning or some...
Everybody got to start somewhere, man. And you said about 7th grade, so now you're probably about, 10 years deep into doing poetry?
Shit, yeah.
10, 12 years?
Yeah,
so have you taken the opportunity to do like any open mics? Have you tried?
Of course, I was just in California not too long ago.
Never been, man. Still got to go.
It's dope. I was in San Diego not too long ago. Yeah, not too long.
Yeah.
yeah.
But I remember you telling me something about it.
Not too long ago, I did a couple of open mics out there, and I'm working with a guy in Columbus now named Sauce. I'm working with him.
Shout out Sauce.
Yeah, and he really just lets me know where the ventures are, what he's throwing, and normally lets me in.
So doing the open mics, is it like something that's nerve-wracking, or you can just go up there and you feel at home and it's just something you can do?
I like either going first or last, to be real.
Oh, as far as like the set list, like you go first or last?
Like I like to either go first or last. So if I'm anywhere in between, sometimes it's a bit nerve wracking because I feel like I gotta do good, or like I gotta be better than the person that was before me, or somewhere at their level, be par with them. But
I agree, because that, like, when I was in high school, going back down memory lane, I was in the talent show my junior year, and me and my friend, we did this Bobby Brown rendition. You can go on YouTube and see it. It's pretty interesting. But we did this rendition of him, and we went on second to last. And everybody else before us was just like all singers and stuff, like typical singers. Somebody like play the piano, whatever.
Gotcha.
This one dude goes on there, and you would think that Maxwell was in the auditorium. Like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's saying this woman's work. Goes up there, blows the fucking roof off. Everybody's standing ovation. I'm basically one person's going, and then it's me. So my bullshit that I'm about to go do on stage is nothing compared to what this dude just did.
Grinding the music in it.
Yeah, bro. I'm just thinking the worst.
Funny.
Like, first of all, everybody's tired. He got the big pop of the night. So now anything I'm about to get is nothing what he's about to do.
I feel it.
This lady goes on. Whatever she did was not really memorable. And then I get on. Me and him do this thing. It's like 7 minutes long. People only remember 30 seconds of it, and I'm not going to spoil it because I need the views on YouTube, so make sure you go watch that. But the last 30 seconds of it is all people remember. Got the biggest pop of the night, went back to class that day. Teacher gave me the dirtiest look ever. Dirtiest look.
I know why, though.
Oh, she knew
the
song, so she knew what I was about. You know what I'm saying? She didn't want to tell me, but she knew what I was about.
Like the song you playing, fam. I can only imagine what dances y'all was doing to it.
Listen, bro, this man took his shirt off and everything. It was a whole bunch of shit. But I say
that was in middle school?
Nah, high school.
Oh, okay, cool,
yeah,
cool.
Nah. Yeah, nah. And, bro, we didn't get suspended or nothing, man. She just let that slide.
Talent show was lit.
Yeah, no, we was lit. Everybody else was not lit, except the one dude. But I say that to say, like, yeah, bro, I understand. Going first, you're getting the fresh crowd, people coming in. Going last, you basically the main event. Everybody's intensified for the main event.
I feel it.
Going in between, I couldn't imagine what it'd be like.
It's nerve-wracking. Nah, not nerve-wracking. It's some type of energy. I feel a lot of energy. I get jittery. Jittery. It's not.
That's a good feeling though. That means you're doing something that you're passionate about because you care about what what people are gonna say.
That's why I had to bust out them push-ups before now. My
man did push-ups right before he came on the interview.
I had to get rid of that energy.
You see why I wore a hoodie and a jacket just to make sure that my arms were not showing for that exact reason.
I had to do push-ups, man. I had to get that energy out.
So where does like most of your well, maybe not your motivation, but where does your creativity come from? Are you more so just I can just freestyle, or I'm pen and paper, I got 1,000 poems in a notebook?
Bro, I got a childlike imagination still. Like, I'm a grown-ass man with still a childlike imagination.
What does that mean?
Like, if I still play with toys if you put them in my face.
No,
like,
I'm talking
just
about
creative when it comes to...
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying.
I'm just creative when it comes to you putting something in front of my face. I'm going to entertain myself. If it's a block of wood, it's a pen and a pad, I'm going to entertain myself if I'm sitting there long enough. And that's normally what happens. I'll just be chilling, trying to think of something to write.
Yeah.
And then the moment I just get bored, it's just like that. Something sparks.
So it's more so it's not just a pastime for you. It's something that you do whether you're feeling motivated or not, poetry.
Nah. It's something I make sure I cut time out for. But it's always some type of motivation or creativity because it's my emotions. Like whatever I'm feeling that day or feeling in that moment. It's just if you put it in front of my face, eventually I'm gonna do something with it.
That's my biggest thing. Like when I book studio time, I know, for example, I'm gonna be recording music from 8 to 10. So the whole day I'm just I'm stressing about the 8 to 10 when I should be preparing for it. Then I get to the studio and I'm performing and it's not going to the caliber I thought it was going, and now I'm stressing. Well, I feel like you gotta be like spontaneous with like that's where most of the best songs come from. People just ride in the car, hear a hook in their head, and they go boom, get to the studio, got to do it. This may just be different from music than poetry, but with music, man, it's hard to really say I'm gonna sit down and try to write a song. It'll drive your mind crazy. It'll make you think you have writer's block when you really don't.
Like I said, that's why I think writing the songs are hard.
Yeah, you dabbling into music too?
No.
So I need me a writer. I'm not afraid to have a writer.
I'll be a ghostwriter. I'll throw a couple.
Because it's hard, bro. Like people, it's really hard to make a song. I mean, you listen to some of the music today, it may not sound like it's the hardest, but it's to come up with simple words and put it that way is actually pretty challenging. But so from poetry, we're moving on into. You mentioned maybe skits that you have coming up, potential videos outside of poetry?
I'm doing actually poetry skits. Like I'll have a specific skit set up for that poetry, like voicemail. And then the first skit would be, sorry I couldn't make it to the phone right now, but if you leave your information after the beep, I promise you I'll get back to you in 3, 2, 1. Then I have a beat playing in the background, and then
everything you say is in poetry. You always. I thought I was an R&B nigga and I was the light skin. Everything this nigga says is always in the form of poetry or some poetic
ways, man. But yeah, it's like that. And then when you slide over, it's a voicemail I might have got from my grandma that I just tried to make into a poem. Or
flipping around.
Yeah, voicemail I got from whoever, and I try to make it into a poem. I do things like that. Or I have bad insomnia. I call her my side bitch because she just like to come through at night. She just like to come through at night.
Bro, it's depression and insomnia.
Depression
and
things
never seem to escape.
Woo!
Now
that's another story.
You told me not to really bring it up, but I just want to bring it up because the cameras are on now.
I feel it.
The YBL brand. What is that? Is that your brand? Are you sponsoring somebody right now?
Yeah, Young Black Love. It's my brand. It's a project I'm working on right now. And, I got a couple of these, so I might as well wear them. You feel me?
We'll keep the details on the low, but something to come with the brand.
Yeah, something on the come up though. Something on the come up.
Before we move off poetry, anything else? Any advice you give to any upcoming poets? Any events you want to plug?
Advice for upcoming poets: don't stop writing. Definitely, even if shit's hard.
That's very true.
Yeah, don't stop writing. Events. Now I'm pretty boring right now because of snow and COVID. So
that's holding a lot of people back.
Nah, it's not holding no COVID. COVID, but not the snow. I
got stuck DoorDash 2 days ago. I stuck 3 times. And it's so awkward when you're trying to leave real quick out of someone's driveway and you get stuck in their driveway. And
you gotta do that forward and back shit with your car. You had a 1 foot out with the door open.
Scariest shit in the world getting stuck, especially when you're alone. And then it's just like you're just hoping that a car comes by and that person driving is nice enough. But getting to know you as maybe just Prince, maybe not Prince the poet. Where you from, man?
I'm from Durham, North Carolina.
That Tar Heels? Is that what you guys are?
Nah, I'm a Duke fan. I mean, it's the Tar Heel State, but I'm a Duke fan.
Okay,
okay. Let's get that right. But I'm from Durham, North Carolina. Bull City represent. Bull City. Shit, I've been there. Nah, I've moved around a lot.
So you now in Ohio, you probably been here like what?
I've been here for about 2.5 years now.
Okay, so if I ask you what high school you would go from, most Ohio people are not gonna know. But what high school did you go to?
Kestrel Heights. I went there for high school. That was terrible last time.
No,
high school period. High school period was just terrible.
Bro. I hate looking at my high school pictures, bro.
Bro, I was ugly.
Bro, listen, you understand?
Glow up, bro. Because I got a square hand already. And I tried that Will Smith box.
Yep.
No.
Everybody, I did it too. The box and bro, I take it one better. I don't know if you ever seen Bobby Brown's haircut, but he had.
You had the Gumby. The Gumby. Oh, come on.
I drove 3 hours to Youngstown to get that cut.
Damn, you was born in like 1983.
I wish, bro. We always talk about that shit. Like we was born a generation too late. If we was around in the 90s time, shit would have been way different, bro.
What? Nah. I'd had kids. Hell of them.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna say that, but maybe just like the vibe would have been different.
Hello, everywhere.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
But from the hometown, you're in North Carolina.
Yeah.
What was y'all mascot for your high school?
It was a hawk. We didn't actually have like a real mascot though. Like nobody in a mascot suit. It was a hawk.
I don't think I've ever really seen. No, we did. We had a high school.
We played
mascot.
against this one charter school. They had money. I'm talking about like they didn't have school bleachers. They had seats like.
Oh,
they had
it's not the
seats.
one that's just one long row.
Right, they had seats. They had a little wire behind the backboard that lit up when the shot clock went off. I was like, oh my god! Like, they had a mascot suit. Dude was walking around like
more than once a year.
Yeah, nah, they. I seen that. It was only school. But
so real quick, because I don't want us to move off high school. One of the questions I always ask somebody, trying to get a little personal. Like, what age was your first kiss, man? When did you get the experience of sharing a lip lock with the young harlot?
7th grade.
Same, bro. Thank you.
7th grade.
I thought I was a late bloomer.
Grade. For real?
Everybody be talking about, I was kissing in 4th and 3rd. No, you weren't.
Real?
Nobody kisses in 4th grade. Or it doesn't count, because no.
In 4th grade, I was playing freeze tag.
You feel me? I'm not thinking about kissing.
I used to always freeze like that, too, so I know I won't get no girls. I won't get no girls.
Oh, maybe not like that. But in 7th grade, bro, that's a reasonable time. Like, that's what you're like, 12, 13, adolescent years. People talk about they kissing in 3rd and 4th grade.
From a loud ghetto chick named Kamali.
Kamali?
Yeah, Kamali. That was her name.
That sounds like somebody that's kissing at 12 or 15. Kamali.
Hello.
I'm trying to think. I don't even. Yeah, no. I remember mine. Yeah.
It was something about loud chicks that just attracted me when I was young.
Like loud personality chicks?
No, they just had not loud personality chicks. Like loud.
Voice.
Just loud. Just, all the time for some reason. I don't know why. Just always yelling. 7 in the morning yelling. I don't know why.
And maybe because you're a mellow dude. Like maybe it's the polar opposite. Like you're like real mellow.
Oh no, because I'm not attracted to that now. Like.
The loudness?
All that drama can go somewhere else. But for some reason, then
you get experience, man. You start messing with some loud chicks, you learn that loud chicks ain't for everybody.
Loud chicks need to be popped.
They for somebody, just not everybody.
Their mama ain't pop them in their mouth. That's what it was. That's what it was. Man.
Going back to something to get to know you a little bit more. Mm-hmm. If you could give advice to a stranger, like somebody just walking down the street, and they bump you for whatever reason, and they was like, "Hey, man, I'm going through a tough time." Like, what would you say?
Well, why you had to bump me?
No, I'm just saying, like you was the only person walking down the street, you know, and whatever the circumstance, a stranger walks up to you, my nigga, and asks you, "Tell me some advice," and what you gonna say to them?
One, don't talk to strangers. Don't give your personal business to strangers.
I told this nigga before we got on, don't dismiss my question. He dismissed my question.
No, I'm telling him don't give me your information, dog. And then
just like advice to anybody.
Keep hope alive. You are somebody.
Keep hope alive. You are somebody. You are somebody. You are somebody. All right, let me give you a better one. If you could redo one situation in your life What would that situation be? What would
Oh shit! Like 100 of them, or just one?
No, just one.
Just
we
one.
Got time budget wise.
Oh shit! There was this math test in like 8th grade.
Oh my god.
No, it wasn't the math test. It was what happened after the math test.
Oh, okay.
All right, so there was this math test in 8th grade, and my dumb ass was cheating, of course. So I was looking over the shoulder. The teacher was like, nah, come back, you know, let me talk to you. Cool. So the whole time she was trying to talk to me and tell me like, yo, I could be calling your mom about this and everything. You know, in 8th grade, you try to act like you're not scared. Like, nah, call my mama. Then okay, yeah.
Getting tough until they pick up the phone.
Yeah, that bitch called my mama.
She really did it.
Yeah, that bitch
really
called my mama. Hold on. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. Yeah. That was an ass whooping for me. Like, I came home and I tried to, like, double up sweatpants. And my mama didn't get me then. Like, she played with me. She didn't get me then. Like,
it'd be fucked up when she tell you to go get the object she about to use to whoop you.
Nah,
Can you go give me that real quick? Like, no, I'm not about to go get you the belt. She got me coming out the shower. Like, I came out the shower. She came around the corner. Wow, just like that. Why did they take school so serious, man? My mom took my grades way too serious, bro.
They cared about us.
Yeah, like punishing me because of my grades. Like, come on. Let's be real. Grades is all about work ethic.
Look.
I mean. I mean. All right, so moving on.
That's what it was.
Hold on, let me pull up my handy dandy because, bro, I have a list of these.
That's what it was, Jay.
I got a list of these questions here for you.
I feel it. What's good?
When you're under pressure, you can't type in your passcode good enough. Yeah. All right, let's see. Most used emoji that you have.
That I have?
Yeah.
It's probably the peace fingers. I'm always like in real life and like wherever
always
I can
telling people goodbye.
Hey. Nah, that's how I say hello. People be like, yo, what's good? What's good, fam? I say hello, goodbye. How you living? Like, peace be with you.
You got like a real like Will Smith vibe.
That's my dad. That's my dad. You feel
shit.
me? That's my dad.
That's the OG.
That's my dad.
You remind me so like your personality, the way that he was on the first.
Yeah, no, that's my dad. You know his other son Trey that nobody really know about.
The first.
It's me. It's another one.
Think he's just jaded and
right. You know what I'm saying? It's two more. They just don't talk about me because he met my mom up before he was.
Did you know that like Jaden's name is like Will and
Jada's name yeah, I did.
I just found that out. I was like, damn, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's how you feel.
One thing you learned that was not for you. One thing you tried.
One thing I tried that was not football. Was not for me.
For sure. Now, probably for different reasons. Why football wasn't for you?
My first game, I got in.
My first game,
I got in. Because in middle school, you had to play 2 sports if you were going to. My basketball coach said you had to play 2 sports. That way you can, stay fit all year long.
Mm.
So I tried football. Quickly learned it was track. Had a slant route. You don't know what that is? You run, cut up the middle. Cool.
I know what it don't disrespect. I know what a slant route is.
My bad. He threw the ball. He threw it too high, but I got bounced. I jump and I catch it. As soon as I catch it, somebody catches me. As soon as somebody catches me, I hear, yo, Butch. And I get hit in my side. That's all I heard was, yo, Butch. I get hit in my side. And
people got North Carolina.
Nah. He said, I don't know. But yo, get hit in my side. And then I hit on the ground. I turn my helmet sideways. Like that.
The neck jerk.
Yeah, like that. And it's just 2 dudes standing over me like, good? Nah, you ain't good, chump. And then they just walk off, and I was like, "Where my team?"
You walk right to the sideline like, Coach, hey, listen.
Nah, I threw my helmet. I don't want to play no more. He was like, nah, but we got 3 more plays. I was like, I ain't playing no more.
Yeah, it's football. You gotta be a different type of animal to get amped up to play football every day.
Yeah, because he was like, that's just the first hit. That's how they all gonna feel. I was like, they all feel like that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nah.
Don't know how many legs that
The fuck, nah, they all feel like that. This not for me. Quickly learned it was a no contact sport. Like basketball and track. Yeah, that was. I was good though.
All right, man. So if you all 3 if your last 3 exes, like, figure out who they are. Your last 3 exes, right? if they all meet up, what's one thing that they all gonna say about it?
I was a good ass dude.
Yeah.
That emotional ass nigga right there, he was good to me.
Just because, you got somebody watching. Give me the real answer. What are they all going to say about you,
I was good. I was good as fuck.
Good dude.
I was a good dude. Yeah.
You ain't mess up nothing. Clean all the way through.
Now, look. First, I am a man.
Okay.
And men always make mistakes.
That is true. Men do make mistakes.
So of course I messed up.
But they make mistakes within reason. You feel me? There's always a reason as to why we make the mistake.
And the mistakes I made was dating some of them. Now I'm playing. Yeah, nah, that's actually low key the truth. That's low key the truth. Some of them? Some taught me some lessons and some taught me some lessons.
You gotta go through it, bro. You gotta appreciate heartbreaks, man. Because I mean, they'll teach you more than being in love will at any point. Because then you know what to look out for and what not. You
start to learn that sometimes love ain't enough. That you need more than just.
That's facts.
You need more than just love.
Like, just because you love somebody don't mean you gotta be with them.
That's true. You can love somebody from a distance. My mama live in New York now. Like,
but that's a different kind of love. I was gonna say I'm big Catholic because I'm the 2 week relationship guy. Like as soon as we meet, we basically boyfriend and girlfriend. We move in together. I mean
I'm light skinned with green eyes.
It's gonna happen.
2 weeks
naturally, whether you want to do it or not.
2 weeks and it's on to the next.
All right, man. So I'm gonna do some rapid fire questions here with you.
Shit.
I've been asking you a couple questions, and I hope to have you back on here because I got some more questions to ask you.
Cool.
But the difference with these rapid fire questions is we're gonna go through them real quick. It's gonna be like this or that type questions, fill in the blank type questions, and maybe a couple riddles in there. So we're gonna go through them. Try to give your first answer. Try not to think too long. They got it. All right. So breakfast or dinner?
Breakfast. Fuck.
If there's a $10 bill and a $20 bill on the ground, which one do you take?
Both.
Good one. Ketchup should only be used for
everything.
Everything.
Nigga, ketchup on white rice, tater tots, French fries.
White rice?
First of all, white rice.
Don't shake your head like that's good. That's not good.
It's not good.
No, hell no.
Man, you need to have a conversation in the car. Ketchup on anything. First of all, ketchup and honey mustard too. Barbecue sauce.
Anyway, man. Bath or shower?
Shower.
When you sleep, is the TV on or off?
Both. Depending on what. If I fell asleep watching TV, it's on. If it's off, sometimes I got to get my hair right, then it's off.
Got it. All right. You're on a date and it's not going well. Who do you call?
My mama.
Nigga, I don't finish. How you know the answer to the questions? I don't even finish the question yet.
My mom's my go-to call for everything.
That's who you call to come pick you up on a bad date?
No, to get me out of the bad date.
Mama,
yeah. You feel me? Like, oh my God, we gotta fight at the crib. I gotta run.
Caramel or caramel? Like, how do you pronounce it?
Oh,
You like what?
Caramel.
Kickback or a club?
Kickback.
Karaoke night or skating?
That's tough. Both? Shit, why not karaoke then skating?
I mean, it's more so this or that, but we go both.
Skating.
When you say the word juicy, what comes to your mind?
A fat ass.
All right. Dream vacation with friends or with a spouse?
A spouse.
Your partner asks you for
Oh, well, go ahead.
Oh no, you good. Your partner asks you for a 3-way, but it's with the same sex as you. What do you say?
Yo, me and her gotta talk. We gotta talk.
I got you.
We gotta talk. Hey, shawty, come here. We gotta talk.
You don't ask like who is it?
No. Hell no, cause if it's somebody I know, then I gotta throw hands with a nigga, cause that mean they done talked about it. No.
Maybe like you know him. Maybe you know him and it's cool.
So who is it? It's Jason.
No, all right, no, not. All right. I mean, but what if you bigger than him too? Then it's definitely like a go, cause then you ain't gotta. All right, never mind. Air mattress or couch?
Couch.
City life or country life?
City.
Would you rather skip ahead 5 years or rewind back 5 years?
Fuck. Rewind back.
But you don't know anything. You just go back. And
I'm just going back?
Yeah. Like you go back, what is that, 2016?
Shit.
That's a good year. 2016 was my best year.
That was also a good year in the NBA. Good year for sports, period.
Nah, I didn't fuck with the Cavs winning. I don't know why I'm a hater on the Cavs, but just that series.
Oh, shit, Cleveland did win in 2016.
They beat the Warriors, bro.
Yeah.
The 73-9 Warriors like that.
Good year in the NBA.
So you go back 5 years?
I go back 5 years. And hell no, because then I have to relive through COVID. Fuck that.
No, well, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, push that thing forward. Push that thing forward.
All right. Besides family, whose phone number, who has your phone number that you wish did not, is what I'm trying to ask you.
Who has my phone? My little brother. That nigga only call me for money. He like 15 years old. He only called me for money.
I hope he's not watching.
He only called me. I hope he sees it.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla. Ice cream. Chocolate candy.
Do you use the bathroom in public or wait till you get home?
It depends.
On.
We gotta take it. Or if I got pissed.
I mean, either or. They both gotta come out eventually.
I guess I wait till I get home, because if it's a number 2, I got, nah.
Yeah, that's so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
The worst thing is like when you get in there and there's nobody in there, so you think it's cool, but then someone walks in as soon as you about to go.
It's those people that be trying to cough to cover their farts.
Yeah, bro, like,
it's them for me.
That's what
be like, I gotta go.
Yeah,
I gotta go.
We both know what's going down. Do you double text or emphasize your last message?
I double text.
Really?
Like for everything though. I'll be like, what's good? Swoop. What we getting into today? Swoop.
You have like usually like a certain amount of time you wait. I know this one nigga who has specific rules. Like he sets a timer. If a girl texts him, he waits 43 minutes specifically before responding. So it looks like he's doing something.
No, that's how you get curved. That's how you get curved.
Yeah, bro. Like 43.
I do got a rule for FaceTime though. If it ring 4 times, like I wait. If it ring 4 times, then I hang up. Like. Because on FaceTime, if it rings 4 times, it rings like 6. Bro.
So it makes it, you still, like, it still shows that you made an effort to call. But you, like, hang up before they can answer. I've done that before, bro.
That too. That too.
So I'm going to call you back. You let it ring once or twice, then hang up. Like, I called you. I
tried. It's your fault.
Yeah. All right, man. We're going to be wrapping it up here. I got a couple more for you. Let's see. Roller coaster or water ride?
Damn. Roller coaster?
For real?
No.
I got fear of heights. I can't really. I got fucked up one time. I went to a water park or an amusement park, and you know how like some rides have like the lines are intertwining. Like you could be standing next to someone for 2 different. So I thought I was in line for this little ride, bro. Yeah, I get all the way to where you can see, but not in line to go next, but like in the top of the steps
where you
I
can't turn around.
Yeah, I gotta walk down and excuse me all the way down. So I'm like, fuck it. Like, you know, this is the scariest shit ever, bro. Like, the feeling that you get, I don't understand why people live for that. I do not. My stomach coming, like, nah, I can't do it, man.
Oh, your stomach? I have a fear of heights, but I like roller coasters. But if I get on a ladder, my legs will start shaking.
Niggas that climb ladders for a living is different.
Oh, yeah, they built the last. Because that ladder tip, it's a wrap. It's still a wrap. The wind blow hard one day, it's still a wrap.
You don't watch no Final Destination movies?
The bird flies?
How many times one little screw because of a raindrop and then the whole fucking thing blows up?
Raindrop, the teapot steam.
Yeah, then it bounces off that.
Right, yeah, no, I feel it.
But I fucked with the Final Destination. They make 5 Final Destination movies.
Because people are sick.
That's one of the worst horror like series. My favorite is Halloween. I don't think there's nothing better than a Michael Myers movie. All 13 of them. He fucking... And the crazy thing about him is no matter how fast you run, no matter how far you drive in your car, this nigga will walk and meet you there before you get to where you go. He's already fucking behind the walls, hanging on the ceiling. You just walking in. He like, bet.
It was good.
That was good.
Nah, he cool.
Michael Myers is different. I take him against any Freddy, Jason.
No, Freddy son, because I just fall asleep. Like, I could be like, oh yeah, I'm feeling great. As soon as I sit down, I fall asleep.
And that nigga right there.
Right there. Well, I mean, shoot.
That shit is creepy though, cause then if you watch that shit and then you like go to sleep and you dream, like have a nightmare about him, then you really fucked up, cause then you like, this shit's
But
real.
what about those nights where you don't remember your dreams? Do he pop up then?
That might be the boogeyman if you don't remember your dreams. If Freddy Krueger show up, you gonna remember that shit. You gonna wake up with slices on your arm.
Right. You gonna
got a piece of his head with you. Shit is nasty. But definitely Final Destination is one of the worst. And then Nightmare on Elm Street is probably there too.
Nightmare on Elm Street was actually really good.
They don't got too many serial killers. They really got 5 niggas. They got Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy, Scream.
Nah, they got that.
That's it. I'm a big Halloween buff. Like that's my favorite time of the year.
Right.
I love the Halloween movies, the dressing up, the candy, trick or treat. I can't wait to that age where I'm like old enough to be that nigga with the chainsaw on the street. Like right now, I can't do it because I'm still young.
Why?
But if I'm 35, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Like the dad
holding the chainsaw in the garage and everything. Nah, that's the dude that ruined Halloween for everybody. Like you just think it's a mannequin or something.
Shit out of the little kid. Bro, this
your mom and dad laughing like you can't trust
nobody. Took it so serious. See, like the ones that walk up to your car and pull on your car door, like. No, that's never happened. Oh, well, that's where I grew up at. They pull on the car door.
They just threw eggs at people.
They threw eggs?
Yeah, they just threw eggs at us. Like,
yeah, I don't know about
pull on the car door. Yeah. Okay. Car door. Car door.
No, but like it's I would do that. Like I like to get in character.
You would walk to somebody's car door?
No, I mean I wouldn't do all that. But
I'm about to
just
say they pull out that.
Scan. Yeah, no.
Right.
No.
Right.
That'd be the worst fucking way.
Hey, it's a character. It's a character.
It's like the worst way to go out is to get shot over some dumb shit. That's why I hate seeing the shootings in the fucking news, man. Like people dying over the dumbest shit. Like life is too precious. You're gonna take that from someone just for whatever reason, man. Not to be on a somber note, but it's crazy.
Nah, we can bring that up about a lot of things, but I feel it.
All right, man. So I'm gonna go through one more with you. FaceTime or phone call?
FaceTime or FaceTime? FaceTime. Let me see your face, y'all. Yeah, FaceTime.
Right off rip? Like you get a number, how long do you wait before you FaceTime?
FaceTime right then.
The first time.
Like, hold on, let me make sure this shit real first.
You can't do that. That's invading her personal space.
That's you? Is that your fault? Yeah, that's your fault.
I usually wait like, good. We gotta talk consistently a couple times.
I really wait till I'm not in their face no more to hit them up.
And then like I'd be like, can I FaceTime you? Like I'm that nigga. Like, can I FaceTime you? Just FaceTime.
Like I wait till like, oh, you talking about like for real? Like after you get their number, text them for a little bit. Oh yeah, nah.
You talk about you got their number, you go home and FaceTime.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. That's insane.
Yeah, why not? Nah, I'll wait a little bit. I'll text a little bit, see how they vibe is, because some chicks you just can't talk to. Yeah. Right. So
yeah, we gonna have to run it back on a podcast to talk about the bitches that we've been dealing with. Bro.
Oh yeah, you upset? He said the bitches. You upset?
Yeah, no, I don't even say bitches like that. But fuck
he said the bitches. Oh, so I feel it.
All right, man. So before we go, is there anything else you want to plug? Any live poetry you may want to bless the people with?
Follow me on IG at Prince the Poet 21. YouTube Prince the Poet. Tag Prince the Poet. Facebook Prince the Poet. Yeah, you can't catch the gist.
Wait, was that the first name you came up with? Was Prince the Poet?
Nah, I came up with some wild shit. Like I was trying to come up with superhero names, so I had like a list of them. And then when I actually got serious,
I was gonna ask you, like, how did you come up with your name? I figure it's pretty self-explanatory. But
yeah, it's my name.
You have nothing crazy
the
before.
Poet. To be honest, Chance the Rapper, really. Like,
yeah, that's where you got it from. I didn't even think about that.
I mean, I was just like, you know what? He's on to something. so that started.
For sure, man. Well, I appreciate you coming on here, bro. It's my very first episode, and we're gonna run it back again, man. We're gonna come back on here, talk about some other shit. Make sure you stay tuned for the second episode. I got the beautiful Miss Cassie Venable coming on to talk about event planning, network planning, mom shit, all that stuff. So be coming real soon with her. My name is Jay Shu, bringing you the Domino Effect. I knew I was gonna fuck it up. The Domino Effect podcast, and we out here.